Hey, welcome to Tim's Workshop. Hey, today we're going to do a review of this plastic welding kit that comes from Chicago Electric Harbor Freight, and we're going to repair this piece here that broke off. Get this fixed up. It actually goes on this truck bed divider. That's how you crank on it to get this piece to extend. So let's see if we can fix it up. And it's strong enough to extend this piece out once I'm done. I've got the box open here. Let's see, this is the welder right here. Okay, like a soldering iron basically, but it has a different piece on the end there. Got a little brush, you know, like you use for welding, and it has plastic welding rods, I guess you would call them. Comes with about let's see, probably about 15-20 of them. Got some wire mesh for reinforcement, depending on what you're using it on. I'm going to try it on this without the reinforcement. If it doesn't work, then I'll try putting this on there too. Comes with a little instruction book. 80 watts plastic welding kit with iron. Okay. Danger: avoid suffocation. Keep the plastic bags away from kids. Oh, this is kind of cool. It has like a little thing you can set this up so it doesn't burn. Probably not a good idea to have it near flammable stuff. So probably just on the wood itself would be a better idea. Oh, it has a light on it too to tell you when it's actually on. I don't think it has an on-off switch. No, you just plug it in and it's hot. Well, it gets hot anyway. All right, so we'll take out one of these. Won't take much of that, that's for sure. All right, let's get going on this little project. I don't know if I need the brush, maybe. I'm using the brush for cleaning this up on both parts, okay? And the reason I'm doing that is because I was going to use a Dremel. But this thing is pretty jagged, the way it broke off. So I think it'll bond pretty good to it, no matter what. So what I'm going to do, first off, I'm just going to push this in there, like that, and then I'm going to try welding this on there. So heat it up, and then we'll melt some on there. Okay, that looks good. Do a little bit more over here. And let's get some more over here. A flashlight here. Got to do a little cleanup here, but I got plenty of that stuff on there. Yeah, just get it cleaned up good. Instead of this pin here that I had to drill out, I'm going to use a bolt and go through there with a nut and washer on it when I put it back together. So we'll try that. If that doesn't work, we're probably going to have to use some wire mesh on it, but we'll try it. I'm worried about this piece right here though. Maybe we'll put some well, see, this is bonded, this end of it is bonded to this piece. This piece here on this end, it was just free floating, but I got some of that plastic around it right now, so we'll see if it'll hold. Feels pretty good right now. Feels pretty solid. So we'll try it after it dries. See if this works. It's too loose. Need a smaller nut. All right, I found one. It works. Now I just need to put a lock washer and a regular washer on it. There it is. Well, let's see how it holds. This is where I did the weld. It broke. All right. Well, that's a fail. So, I'm going to have to put some wire mesh on it, it looks like. That was a failure. So, what we're going to do, I found a bolt that will go through this. I just need another one because I'm going to take this and hack this off. And what I'm going to put in here is a bolt like this and put a little short spacer that is the same distance between here and there, okay? And put that in there. But what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to use this wire mesh. Once I take this part off here and use the wire mesh to put on both sides, and I read the instructions like you're supposed to, and they say for cheaper plastic that is, you want more reinforcement to use the wire mesh. And it says, I believe, once I put this wire mesh on here, in here, and put something underneath here to keep the distance, I should be able to melt this wire into the surface of this plastic. Once it's in there, then I could take the filler and put it over the top of it and do the same thing on the inside. Okay, so we're going to try that and see if it holds up better. We're going to cut out a piece to fit this. And go about like that. Okay, so all right. Then come up here. Okay. So what I think I'll do, first off, I turned on the iron. So I got that on. And put this in there. I think I'll go ahead and put the bolt through here. I need to find a spacer for this, like something that'll work. What have I got that will work on this? Spacer. Hey, that might work. Well, not hot enough yet. It'll be a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and let that warm up. Okay, it's melting into it. I think I'm going to get the camera up a little closer so you can see it. But it's working. I'm surprised. All right. Well, hopefully that's closer so you can see what's going on. So I have this wire from here to there. And the break is right across the middle here. So what I'm doing is I'm heating this wire mesh right into the existing plastic, which should reinforce it really well. Phew! Stuff stinks. Now we could just melt this right on top. And there we go. Yeah, just let that cool down, and we'll put some on the other side here. We're going to cut this piece off of here. I got this trimmed up, and let's get something to cut this with. There we go. So I got a hole drilled all the way through here for quarter bolt, and some of the wires are sticking out, but that's all right. It's really strong. Actually, this side's stronger than this side. You know, this side is bending, this side isn't. So, and then what I used is I used my side cutters to cut off the stuff that was hanging out on both sides, but then I also used a file to get some of the excess off. But so it's ready to go. So what we're going to do is this is the piece we're putting it into right here. Okay, so first off, we're going to put the bolt through here that goes into this notch here. So that would be the one that had the broken piece. So let's do that first. So we can just put it on here just like this. So we'll put it through. And this is a shank bolt, so when I put on the nut on the other side, it hit the shank, but keep it so it doesn't bend in. Once it shanks out, that's it. It won't go any further. So these bolts are perfect for this. So let me wind this in there. So I just drilled a hole through it. This one already had the hole all the way through, and I took out the piece on the inside, cut it out, so I could put this bolt in there, which is a little stronger than plastic. So it works out really well that way. And now we'll put this on. Okay. Actually, we'll put this on here. Okay, and then we'll tighten this down. I was looking for two of these and I could only find one, so I found this one, which is a self-locking nut, which is cool. Problem is once you take it off, it's not self-locking anymore, so but either way, it'll work. So we'll tighten this down till it shanks out. Don't want to go overboard on it. So yeah, that's good enough. So now, I don't know if the camera's in the right spot here for this. Okay, so now put this on there like so into that notch. I think I better loosen this up a little bit. It's a little too tight. There we go. Beautiful. Now we'll put this bolt in through here. Let me take a look at how this is showing up on the camera. I might have to move the camera. Okay, so I had to loosen this up a little bit. Okay, so we got it in there. Now we want to slide it in without there, just like that. And now we're going to put this piece in. Hopefully you can see this. Okay. All right. So we'll go in through the same way we went the other one. And now we want to raise this up a little bit. So we'll take the screwdriver and move this up. Okay. And then we should be able to get that through there. Okay, let's put this on there. See if I can get it forced through there. Let's turn around like this. All right. Now I should be able to get it all the way through. Turn this around so I can see what I'm doing here. There we go. There we go. Now we'll put this nut on there. Okay, and we'll put the socket on there. There we go. Okay. Well, let's see if it works. Oh yeah. Nice and strong. Cool. That's where the brake was, right across where the bolt is. And put that wire mesh across, burned it in, did the same thing on the other side, burned it in, added some more of the plastic welding rod, plastic, to it, melted it in, and let it dry for overnight, and then drilled my holes and put some better bolts in it, and it works good. Yeah, I don't think it's going to break again, actually. Something else will break on it before this. So, the 80-watt plastic welding rod from Harbor Freight works. It works well. If you want it strong so it doesn't break again, you're going to have to use the wire mesh, burn it into your existing plastic, and overlap it from where the break was, and then add some more of the plastic welding rod to it. This stuff here, okay, just melt some off on it, and before you start welding, use your brush to clean your surface, your plastic. You can use this to spread the plastic around, but you also use this to burn the wire mesh into your existing plastic. So you got to heat this up probably 10 minutes. Keep it away from anything that's going to burn other than what you want to burn, so you don't catch fire. And yeah, it works good. Okay, so you like the video, please subscribe, leave comments, hit the notification bell, and if you like, give me a like. Thanks.